Hello, and welcome to the Sika University. Today's topic is the path to full BMS implementation from EMS. The legacy of the EMS is a powerful one. The EMS has saved the industry thousands of hours and millions of dollars each year. Without the EMS, the industry would not enjoy those benefits. However, like any legacy, its time has passed. To replace it, the industry has built the Business Message Suite, BMS. The new Sika BMS is more powerful, more flexible, more secure, and more easily enhanced. The current challenge is to implement the new BMS standards. We have all heard the arguments that migrating from the EMS to the BMS is very complicated, would require retraining everyone, is very expensive, and who's going to pay for it? That other systems are not ready. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a way. There is a simple, straightforward way, and it is achievable. Introducing the Adaptor. It is simple. It is straightforward. As an example, think of an electric plug adapter. The second image shows an adapter and an additional function converting two 110s to 220. Your phone charger can also be thought of as an adapter. It converts one plug style to another. However, it also transforms AC voltage to DC voltage. Sika is proposing a software adapter similar to the phone charger adapter that will convert EMS to BMS and BMS to EMS. This is a very simple and straightforward piece of software. The technical, software, systems people have several names for this type of software. An adapter with an E, a channel adapter, a gateway, middleware, or a translator. Every system downstream of the Estimatics software would require an adapter to be placed in front of it. In this example, the scheduling system. That's it. Nothing else is necessary. Our current configuration of systems can be diagrammed like this. It can be more complex than this, but I built the diagram for visual simplicity. Let's take this simple approach of a software adapter and see how it fits into our computing environment. We start out by one information provider that decides to implement the BMS, for example, scheduling. That information provider builds a software adapter and changes the input to their system from the EMS to BMS. The scheduling application is now completely BMS enabled. Now, a second information provider decides to implement the BMS, for example, rental management. The same thing occurs. Now, these two applications are completely BMS enabled. Both the scheduling and the rental management systems can communicate in full BMS mode. The same process is repeated until all applications are BMS enabled. Now, all the BMS enabled systems, those on the right of this diagram, can talk to each other in the new BMS format. Now, let's imagine that the Estimatics platform in the shop is now BMS enabled. Both the EMS and BMS outputs may still be initially required. Now that the BMS output is available, other systems can now remove the software adapter. In this case, repair status, parts procurement, and CSI adapters have been removed. Having removed all the software adapters, we are done. We have fully implemented the BMS. This migration process, as outlined, is not disruptive, not expensive, requires little to no training, and can be implemented at a manageable pace. That concludes this program. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please contact Fred Iantorno by email at fred@sika.com or by calling 847-498-6945.